Praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Akakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and great millstone and and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Give me one. Salaki, give me one moment. Salaki. Alright, Salaki. Dryer running in the background. Alright. I'm going to restart. Giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Akakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and great millstone and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. So this is a quick lesson I'm going to do in the spirit. And I don't know, I've been having this little series I've been doing, understanding this word in this particular script. And I'm back at you with another one here, Proverbs 18 and 24. I was just reading Proverbs 18, and then the last verse just kind of caught my eye a little bit here. And the word that caught my eye is friendly. So let me go ahead and read the verse, and then we'll jump right into it. This shouldn't take too long. So it says, Proverbs 18:24, it says, a man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Exactly, because us, most of the time, or all the time, really, you know, when we're around around the bros, like, a lot of bros are closer to us than our own blood brother, if you have a blood brother. I guess I can speak to that myself. You know what I'm saying? I have bros in this truth that I haven't even known my entire life. Some I have known pretty much 75% of my life, and you know who you are, but they've been closer to me than my actual blood brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's just true. So I want to get into this word friendly, though. All right. So again, it says, a man that hath friends must show himself friendly. All right. So this word friendly here, because when you read it in such, you know, most people will read it in the KJV and say, oh, okay, you know, when you have friends, you got to be friendly to one another. That's not actually what this is saying, especially when you get the definition of this word friendly, which actually is a definition of evil. All right. It's a definition of evil. And we're going to get the definition here. I mean, pretty much the word itself is raw. You know, what raw is, that word means evil. Okay? That's what that word, hold on. Salakia. Yeah. Yeah, so Salaki. So yeah, pretty much that word means evil. So when we go down to it, it says to be bad, be evil, or to be displeasing. All right, to break or shatter. It says to be wicked, be evil, to be injurious, or I'm not trying to see what that word means. All right, that word means causing or likely to cause damage or harm. You see, or maliciously insulting. Okay, so that word friendly is not actually used in a positive connotation when you read this, when you get the understanding of that word. How you may read it may seems like it's, in a sense, innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you have friends, you got to be friendly to one another. No, when you have a friend, you are not to be friendly to that person. You see what I'm saying? Even the scriptures say it, in the Apocrypha, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's chapter 6 in Ecclesiasticus, if I'm not mistaken, but it tells you to keep your friends close in that sense. All right, you know how it says that saying, like, I think it's the saying is keep your friends close but your enemies closer. And I'm not saying it as in a sense that your bros are your enemies, but the reason you keep your bros closer is to be tight knit, and you should be like really on one another. Like, yo, we gotta be on point type thing. And being friendly, there's no room to be friendly to one another. All right. So what I'm trying to get at in that word, like it says, is evil. It's like to be evil. So if you, a man that hath friends, and when it says a man that hath friends, that's in a sense a man who has a lot of associates, a lot of friends, and knows this person, that person, knows the whole city. Yeah, I'm gonna be blunt and frank. And the used to be head of our camp here in Atlanta, he was a friendly ass dude. I must just say it bluntly. That guy was a friendly ass guy because everywhere he fucking went, he knew somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you just the scriptures. The scriptures are gonna give you your fame in the. I mean, this truth is gonna give you your fame in the land here soon. There's no point of going out there and getting it yourself, and that's kind of what he did. He was friendly towards everybody, from niggas in the world and trying to get connections. Man, fuck them connections. Fuck them niggas in the world. You being friendly, all right? Which friendly goes into the word being kind, and then also friendly goes into the word being nice, which nice means to be simple or simplistic. It's simple for me to be friendly with a nigga in the world. That's like stupid. And it's simple for me to be friendly to a bro because then I'm harming my relationship with that individual with the brother because we don't need friendly. We really don't need that, because friendly is in the sense what it's saying is evil. But anywho, it says a man that hath friends, so a lot of friends, he must show. And usually if you have a lot of friends, you're doing some wicked ass shit. Because if you have a lot of friends in this world, and I'm not, just hear me out, but if you have a lot of friends that are in the world, then it's like you have to be doing something that they like, and usually anything that they like is worldly, and what's worldly is evil. Now, I don't want to sit here and say that you just can't have no individuals or associates that are, in the world that are not in the truth and not in the camp or standing. You see what I'm saying? You deal accordingly. You know, you deal accordingly. Sometimes you're just gonna end up knowing people. That's just how it goes. You may have a job that requires you to get a whole bunch of connections, but if you're going out of your way to be friendly, then there's an issue there. You know what I'm saying? You could be at a a bar or something. You gone two or three brothers gone at a bar, and there's another group of dudes, and y'all just click, and it's like, yeah, cool, what's up, yeah, whatever, by whoop de woo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting here saying that you got to be, what are you talking to me for? Like, come on, man. The scriptures also do say, be gentle unto all men. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we are to be approachable at the same time. I mean, especially knowing this truth and the information that we are to disperse to these people, especially when that time comes. Yes, you should be open to easily converse with people, give answers, talk, all of that. But the friendly aspect of it, you need to cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is saying. So going on, again, a colon means an explanation. It says, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. That's the friend that you want. So throughout all the people that you may know who may consider themselves a friend of you, then you got who's in the camp and things. Those are like, that's why we call each other bros. You see what I'm saying? So I got the etymology of the word friendly, and I hope I'm explaining this correctly, in an edifying manner. All right. So friendly, it says well disposed. Okay, well disposed, and the word and well disposed means having a positive or sympathetic or friendly attitude towards someone or something. See, having a positive or sympathetic, the word that right there, sympathetic. No, we're not sitting here sympathizing, okay? We're not sitting here sympathizing, okay? What we're doing, it's called empathy. If you ever worked in customer service, you're not sympathetic towards the customer calling in. You're empathetic. You're putting yourself in their shoes. You're understanding. That's what it is. Big difference. How I describe or differentiate sympathy from empathy is sympathy is they're crying and you're crying with them too. You're just crying together. Empathy, and you're feeling sorry for them. Empathy is they're crying, you're not crying, but you're understanding why they're feeling that way, so you can be in a state to tell them solutions, something, or show them a little bit of comfort. You see what I'm saying? Sympathy is like another example. Sympathy is like a woman to a woman. They gonna be sympathetic to one another all the damn time. Hey my God, girl. Yes, okay, cool, great. That's what y'all do. Empathy is what we experience from a brother to a brother. And being friendly is not expressing that empathy. Like, damn, bro, I feel what you're going through. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Sometimes things that a bro go through may bring you to tears. It's just an emotion. It's just the reaction of the flesh, but you're still being empathetic to the sense of what he's going through, and you understand it, but you're going to try to lift him up. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to wallow in his sorrows and things of that nature too. You see what I'm saying? No, damn, man, I feel for you, man, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, I'm going to pray for you. We're going to anoint you, and we're going to get you back up on your feet. Being sympathetic, it doesn't, you're not doing that. All right. Matter of fact, will it let me highlight it? No, it won't. It's all good. All right. But it says, or a friendly attitude toward someone or something. But even so, let me break more of that down. Having a positive attitude towards someone or something, that positivity should be almost, in a sense, hoarded for and only used for the Akim, okay? In a sense. So, because you still have to operate in this world. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be Mr. Grouch. I always think of that stand-up by Dave Chappelle. He was making fun of Sesame Street. He's like, hey, Oscar, why are you such a grouch? I live in a fucking trash can. It's like, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? What do you expect? He lives in a trash can. That always gets me. But you can't be like that towards people out in the world. You got to have a little, use a little bit of your positive bank account in the world sometimes, But most of that positivity needs to go towards this truth, in the spirit of things and in the Akim. All right, so with that being said, this is John 15 and 14. I'll just read verse 12. It says, this is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Verse 13, greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You not laying down your life for these fucking niggas out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're laying down your life for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because the scriptures say that we give our body as a living sacrifice. So did Yahushai. All right? He did that. All right? He laid his life down for us. He's a true friend. A lot of these people out here wouldn't even think to lay their life down for or give their body as a living sacrifice to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So how can they be your friend? All right? Verse 14, it says, ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. That's what being a friend is. It's picking up your cross and following after Yahushai. 1 Corinthians 11 and 1, be ye followers of me as I am of Yahushua HaMashiach. See what I'm saying? And a lot of people ain't doing that. So how can they be a friend? All right? So being friendly is not what it is, okay? That's you being nice and simple, and really it's being evil. All right? Being a friend is following what Yahushua is doing. And if the next person next to you is doing the same thing, following Yahushua, y'all are associated with one another, and y'all are to be one, friends, brothers. Like it says in Proverbs 18, y'all would be brothers. A friend is sometimes just closer to you than you are your blood brother. All right? That's what being a friend is. Everything boils down with having Yahushua in the midst of it. You see what I'm saying? But being friendly to bro, that's not how we operate. That's not how we operate. If we were friendly like that, we be looking like these camps like Genesis and ISUPK and IUIC and shit like that. They friendly. That's what they are. They too damn friendly. Okay? And that's an issue. Okay? Because if you too damn friendly, there's no rebukes going on. There's no corrections going on. All right? There has to be a level of uncomfortability between each other. And it's an understood uncomfortability. That, damn, man, I can't be going off. And you can't be going off either. Because I'm going to get on your ass. And you going to get on my ass. You see what I'm saying? And that ain't no friendly shit right there. You feel me? All right? So that's what that word here, friendly, means. And we got to be very cognizant if we have too much of a friendly spirit on us between one another. All right? We should be, yes, we're friends, but it's all about following after Yahweh Shai. And if you're not, I'm going to check you. And if I'm not, I expect you to check me. You know, and sometimes when you get checked, that shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. Your flesh get hurt. You know, I'm just speaking off just me personally. That shit be fucking hurting. But you got to get over it. You know, and it's like, man, he's just not being friendly in that sense to me, but he's still my friend. He's my brother. And there's just a way we operate with one another. So that's it. Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaChakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, the great millstone, the rule, and teach well. Peace, of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until next time, I want to say shalom. And like always, repent for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believe. All right, shalom.